Good evening everyone, my name is Nguyễn Ngọc Minh Khang. I am 11 years old, come from Nguyễn Bỉnh Khiêm Primary School. I'm from Vietnam, and what about you? Well, surely you are Vietnamese, right? Well, there are many topics that I want to choose about, but there's one thing that in the world has not been solved, which is about child problems, especially violence. But talking about child here, we have many childhood problems, but the most that have the most attention is, well, maybe some kind of say suicide or anxiety or depression. But for me, it's absolutely about abusing their child. Well, you see, not only in Vietnam, all around the world, there has been abusive by their parents. Immediately when the husband gets home, he yells and shouts and then whips out the belt and hit their child. No child wants to do that, right? Well, yes, even me, I got scolded. I don't want that, right? Well, there are so many ways to fix that problem, but people choose to ignore it. Well, that's just one problem, but there are many things over here, like war, like the Israel and the Palestine war, which is now happened, which many people kill innocent child. Mothers and fathers there are very worried about the child because there is one mother in Giza talk about when I go to the supermarket and return home, everything was slammed. Nothing was there. I left my husband with 3 kids at home. One was 1 year old and one is 16 months old, and they are gone forever. And I'm really sad and miss them. Well, that is just one problem in war. Well, a second one is a silent genocide in Congo. In Africa, you may see it's quite popular for their blacks, for the dark colored peoples. But for the unknown iceberg of Africa, which is about child problem, also all around the world. You also see the silent genocide in Congo is a very popular one. And also there is some labor things in Congo that which make children have to be starved to death. I'm serious. And if you want to help, you can try drawing posters or you can send a message to our friendly child over here or children like me. Well, I would like to say to all around the family, all around the world to stop abusing their children is loving and respecting your child when at a young age. You will receive love and respect back when they're older. That's all I have to say for about violence in families. Well, let's talk about violence. We already have family violence. Well, what about the outer world, not in the inner? Well, the outer world, there have many problems that have been solved yet, which is the world peace, and also there's a war right now. And many children are dying, even the silent genocide in Congo. Well, there are many things that are unsolved, but there's just one thing we need to conclude and accept, which is help world peace and children and us needs to be free from abusive and violence. Well, if you have an abusive family, you should try to advise them or call the child protect services. Well, if you want to advise them if they listen, which is for your father, it will be stop drinking beer or so let's say alcohol. No smoking, vaping, because study shows that when you see an adult smoking or vaping, you will become addicted to it when you're older because you learn from them, right? The second one for our lovely mothers, which is stop gambling, stop gossiping, and thirdly, stop having divorce or stop having arguments. We know all of us are tired, even parents are tired from everything, right? Well, keep it, try to best, and then make your child feel happy at any cost. Well, if you become angry, they will become more scary of you and will reach at least another thing. That's all of I just have to say. Well, now if you want to leave a message, as I say again, leave a link below the comment section. Like and subscribe and share for me, please. That is a way thing that donating to us and saving our children. Spread the message, saves our children from violence is now a program. Well, help yourself out. That's all I need to go. Goodbye and see you in the next program.